Okay, it says I'm live. Going to get this show underway and hopefully not have the type of VR catastrophic failure that I had last night. But we'll see how we go. Fingers crossed, everything will be all right. Again, Real Racer Sunday as opposed to Real Racer Saturday. Just going to be doing online racing against real guys, so no AI. Going to jump into Automobilista 2 first and check that out and see if there's any worthwhile races to get into there. So just loading up AMS2. Can you hear me, Jim?
Okay, Gary. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, well, that's one part of it we know is working. I mentioned last night restarting the computer should fix everything. It did, but of course, restarting the computer means that the stream cut out and ended. I didn't bother starting up a new stream. All right, so looking on the multiplayer server, and I'll have a quick look on Broadcaster and check AMS2's coming through. Yep, it's there. Okay, this is a track I don't know. Here we've got Imola and Brands Hatch for GT3s, but there's no join button, so I don't know what's going on there. I'll have a look at Imola. It's in qualifying. Okay, at the moment, it looks like there's only the two of us in there. Three of us, sorry. Right, that's the only vehicle I can use. Okay. A bit weird looking, but let's go with it. Never driven this car before, so new experience. Okay, so you just noticed there that it's a 6-speed sequential. Oh, I don't know about this. There's only two of us here. This might be not very worthwhile, but we'll see. Oh. Oh, this could be challenging already, I think.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Alright, Gary, we've got 3 minutes to get the job done. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
You feel like you're 3 weeks away from the windscreen. It's like right back in the car. this other guy that's racing's had any decent amount of practice in this car, he's just going to smash me.
To go, 2 minutes.
Well, we've got 4 guys in it now. Okay, that's a bit better. And I'm last.
Leader has just done a 149.84.
Bit of a lock up of the brakes there. Qualifying's just ended. All right, so second 4. So I'm not so displeased now. Oh, and my VR just cut out for a moment there. So it's just gone into auto drive at the moment. I'm not doing anything. Hopefully the VR's not going to cut out on me.
15 minutes. P2.
I'm ready. I'm so ready, I've already hit the ready button. Come on, guys, let's do this thing. So I'm the only Aussie here, standing up for Australia. Standing up for Australia, Jim.
Understood. No rolling start.
Come on, Galar. Hey, Galar. There's always one, isn't there? All right, here we go.
15 minutes. Get ready. Time to focus. Go, go, go.
He's right behind me, Jim.
Car left. Clear left.
We're holding him out so far, Jim.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh. Oh, he spun it. He spun it, Jim. That's all right. He'll catch up to me again, I'm sure.
You're locking your left front going into Tamburello.
Oh, he's catching up to me, Jim.
You're locking your left front, braking for Uratello. You're locking your right front going into Variante Alta.
Oh, here we go.
Left. Bad luck, Gary. Take your time. Start it back up and get back in the race. Clear left.
No, I was doing all right up till then, Jim.
The leader has just done a 155.76. We've seen right front locking into Ravazza 1. P3.
Oh, fuck.
You're out of track limits there. Ten minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. The gap in front is increasing, it's now 7.7 seconds.
Oh, don't say that, Jim.
Your front tyres are cold.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
8.2. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 151.55. Your lap time was 156.71. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
9.0.
Oh, he's getting further away, Jim. He's going to come off somewhere, Jim. I'll get it back. Well, she's a pretty difficult car to drive, this one.
Okay, Gary, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, once you start getting into a spin, it's all over. Oh, and then it cuts out.
Okay, mate, take a breath. Fire her back up. Get back on it. The car in front has just done a 151.36.
So it wasn't him that came unstuck, Jim, it was me. But you knew that was...
into Ravazza 1.
You knew that was going to happen anyway. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
22 seconds. You're locking your left front into Tamburello. car in front of us is Tully.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
20 seconds. Tully is now in the lead.
What's the
5
gap
minutes
ahead,
to go.
Jim?
This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together. 22 seconds. That lap was a 1:57.00.
Oh, no, I'm gonna get a last place podium here, Jim. That's what it's going to be. A guaranteed podium. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
24 seconds. P3.
Oh, it's getting even further out in front of me. Oh. Oh, he's done it again. Oh, he hasn't stalled the car this time. Oh, 3 minutes, 2 minutes something.
Going into about to 1.
2 more laps.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
This is it. Last lap.
Okay, Gary, you've got half your fuel left. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
Well, he didn't say last lap, so maybe he's anticipating the leader will get round just before it times out, so I might have one more lap after this. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
6.1 seconds.
Yeah, I can see him actually. I just noticed then. He's come unstuck. Ah. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
7.6 seconds.
Now, did I just see him or did I see both of them?
The gap is now 6.2.
It's both of them. Oh, don't go on the gravel now. I'm not going to catch him anyway, but...
You're locking your left front into Rivazza 1.
What's going on? I'm catching these guys.
More to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. You're outside track limits there.
So one mistake from one of these guys, and which I doubt will happen, but
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
well, this is pretty weird. This turned out to be a pretty close race.
Nice one, Gary. Great drive. That's a podium.
Well, there you go. 17:56, 57, 59. So we finished within 3 seconds, pretty much 3 seconds of each other. All right, so I'll just jump out for a moment. Let's have a look in chat. We've got Bender. Bender says, hi, Gary. Kratos says, late again. Didn't know you were live, Gary. So you're still not getting notifications, mate. Well, not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. That's just YouTube doing their YouTubey, you know, Gary Orsum hating thing that they've always seemed to do. And, but, you know, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay. I'll get back into AMS2 again. Just have a look, see what else there is. If nothing good, I'll move on. Well, pretty warm in Perth today, and it's reasonably warm this evening. I'm already feeling pretty hot in the room here. Okay, what do we got? We've got. Oh, I like the look of this. Hopefully, it'll let me in. Please, please let me in. Don't tell me it's too late. Ah, because it had a stack of cars in it, multi-car race at Bathurst. That would have been so cool. And it doesn't look like it's going to let me in. Still waiting. It's not going to let me in. When this comes up, it'll come up with spectate. It should have already come up with join by now. Another look. It's a shame you have to like reload the whole thing. It doesn't just go back to the online server menu. Right, there was a couple of Bathurst. That one's just starting. This one's got quite a few guys in it as well, but it's got laps and then practice and then... All right, what do we got here? See, that's only got a couple of guys in it. Well, this still says qualifying. I'll give it one more shot. That's the car I wanted. Nah, spectate. Yeah, won't let me in. Dun, 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 dun. Race. So, what happened to that other Bathurst one that was here a minute ago? All right, GT4, and it's only got one guy in it. Oh, damn you. There was another Bathurst one here just a minute ago. Formula V10 at Brands Hatch. Qualifying at stock car. I think that's the one I just did at Imola. Historic. Monza's already racing. Alright, well, if I'm going to hang here, it looks like it's going to have to be Donington. Again, there's only the two of us. Loading, loading. So hopefully other people will see that there's just two of us and join in. Ooh, nighttime race. Okay, well, at least nighttime qualifying. What are we doing? Imola, this way. And raining, nighttime and raining. Wrong way. Oh, Donington, sorry, not Imola, that's right. Remember where you are, Gary. Well, I think this is going to be hard work, Jim. Can you hear me, Jim?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, it can't be just one guy. I can see at least
Looks like
3
you're clear
guys.
on the pit exit. We have 5 minutes to get a decent lap in. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
Whoa. There's 17 guys in it. That's what it says here. It's going to be a lot of carnage in this race. Well, I'm doing well. I'm still in last place, Jim. He's overshot it. No, not quite.
Thirteenth place.
Oh, well, haven't gained much, Jim. What have we got left? 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
6 laps faster than the last one, I can tell that much. Doesn't tell me here, but I know you can kind of feel these things when you're driving. Certainly catching this guy. Well, I've got time for just one more, Jim.
P3.
Oh, I knew I was going quicker then. There's no way I'm not catching these guys.
Car left, clear left.
Whoa. Oh, fuck's
Car
sake.
left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. Left side.
And he overdoes it. Alright, so that lap will be voided. But still, 4th on the grid. Not too bad. Oh, don't like this much. Let's. Oh, not that. This. It's kind of better. Well, that'll have to be it. Alright, let's see how many times I get bashed off the track, Jim.
That's the end of the session. P4, P4, 7 laps. Let's make them count.
What, and I'm the only Aussie here? Representing Australia again.
Alright, Gary, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Green, green, green.
What, the wiper's going to come on or what?
Left side. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
The graphics are a bit juddery. It's not like that for Automobilista. Might be because there's lots of cars in it. What's my position, Jim?
P2.
That's better. Starting to clear up a bit as far as judderiness. You know, it's back again.
P2.
Change down in the second when I tell you to car. Took me 3 attempts then. So I got downshift protection. What's the gap behind you?
2.5 seconds.
And he's not too far behind you.
The leader has just done a 141.84.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
7.3 seconds.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
3.8 seconds. Left rear's hot. The gap to mile you have behind is increasing. It's now 4.2.
Good-o. Too long. Oh, don't spin on me, fuck you.
You're out to track limits there.
Oh, guy behind me's gone into the pit. What's the gap behind, Jim?
2.2 seconds. The gap in front has increased to 14 seconds.
Yeah, he's smashing it, Jim. No one's getting near him. Oh, bad line.
That might be outside track limits.
Yeah, something like that, Jim. No, I can see him in the rearview mirror. It's getting a bit tense for me, Jim.
The leader has just done a 141.66.
Don't. Oh, for fuck's sake, that fucking hairpin. Here we go. So, there goes my second position. Now they're going off into the pits, so am I missing something?
Mendes behind is pitting now.
Am I missing a mandatory pit stop because I didn't see anything about one? How's my fuel, Jim?
We think about 5 laps of fuel remaining. 2.2 litres per lap.
There's plenty of fuel. What's the gap behind, Jim?
31 seconds. The leader's just done a 141.40.
Right, I'm going to spin out on this freaking hairpin this time. What's the gap
2
behind
laps
you?
left. We're on for a podium here. 28 seconds.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
24 seconds.
Oh, he's way away.
New fastest lap for Boundy, 137.00.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
24 seconds.
One more, Jim, one more. Just got to not spin anywhere and I'm good.
Okay, Gary, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That lap was a 143.76. That's your best lap in this session.
Really? Oh, so what do? Fucking first corner of the lap, spin it. What's the gap behind you?
Fastest lap for Boundy, 136.78. 11 seconds.
So blow it again and I blow it.
Boundy is gaining on you. The gap's now 8.6 seconds. He's faster than you into the old hairpin.
The old hairpin, eh? What's the gap behind, Jim?
7.9.
That's all right. Oh, I'm home, Jim, I'm home.
Well done, decent drive.
Is that all you got to say for yourself, Jim? That's a second place. You just evil, Jim, evil. I'll even save the replay on that one. Did I save it? I thought I was supposed to. Well, so far I've got a third and a second. Now, admittedly, the third was only 3 cars in it, but it's still a third, isn't it, Jim? All right, just jump out into chat for a moment. The Lone Gamer is here. G'day, mate. And Mr. Chew, of course, has dropped in. All righty, so I might have a look at Assetto Corsa. I've done a couple of races in AMS2 now. Just switched Jim over. Now it was Assetto Corsa that blew up on me last night. It wasn't Assetto Corsa. It was the graphics card. It was something to do with the loving relationship. Excuse me, between
Radio check.
The graphics card and the headset. I'm sure it had nothing to do with Assetto Corsa. And I've been driving Assetto Corsa today, no problem. Right, let's get Content Manager up. Where do we find that? Here we go. And just get it up here on Broadcaster so you guys can see it. There we go. And we'll go full screen with it this evening. All right. Back to the top of the page. What have we got? Okay, it says Spa already racing, then a whole bunch of practice sessions. Then we've got what looks like about to end qualifying at Spa for the Lotus T125, which would basically be pretty much the same race as the video I did today. T125 at Spa. And it looked like qualifying was about to end. You just can't tell this thing. It's race 2 hours 35. Yeah, right. No, that was definitely not the race I did earlier today. Okay. Then we've got 4 guys at Magello in. It's a Beamer, isn't it? That's it, the Beamer. No, why not? Give it a go. Oh no, I just don't like the Beamers much to drive, I'm afraid. Alright, so it looks like 5 in it. It's already racing. 15-minute race that it's counting down. It's already been going for nearly 5 minutes, so No chance of catching up or anything with that one. Okay, that was Magello for there. Silverstone 1967, I don't know, but I should probably get around to learning it. Australia GT2. This one. It says ended here, so you can't really tell what's going on, but we'll go in and have a look. It's a Ferrari, so it's a car I like to drive. That much is true. Man, it's getting pretty freaking hard at the supermarket now. I don't know, there's something really suspect going on. You know, because I obviously, you know, money's tight. I'm pretty frugal about my shopping, but again, you know, you can get the expensive stuff, but you can't get the cheap stuff. Now, explain to me why there's still plenty of milk, but there's no cream whatsoever. Don't they fucking come from the same place? Am I missing something there? Do milk and cream not come from the same place? I don't know. It's final lap, so it's racing. So it's like they're trying to get you to live hard or something. So I was mucking around with some replays earlier today, so actually that should be down there. Unless I start putting it over here, but whatever. Right, and then get my essentials back. There we go. Already got my track map, all good. Rockorama. 7 laps, position 4. I don't know, there's enough guys in this to sort of make it worth hanging around. Yeah, why not? I can always talk about cheese and cream in the interim, right? So, yeah, so no cheese, or, you know, only like small blocks. Now, I can kind of understand, you know, people coming in and those that buy the better priced items that are cheaper, that they would sell out and only the expensive ones would be left. But I don't know, you know, you'd think half the people are into label brands, and then other half of people are just into whatever's the cheapest, and they, you know, they might not care about the flavour so much as long as it's cheap. I probably fall into that category with a lot of things, not everything. But I don't know, it just seems that, you know, the expensive stuff is left on the shelf, all the cheap stuff's gone, but it's coming down to, yeah, almost really bare essentials, and luxury items and all of that are missing. When I mean luxury items, I'm not talking about tampons. That's a part of the shopping aisle I skip past anyway. I mean, you know, if I was still a smoker and couldn't afford a packet of cigarettes, okay, I might smoke a box, but apart from that, I've got no interest in tampons. All right, so this will be qualifying. Qualify 10 minutes. Oh, righty ready. Not traction control, fuel. 53. Well, let's go with that and see tyres. What have we got? Tyres. Medium's probably all right. It's only 6 or 7 laps or something. All right, let's do this thing, Jim. Can you hear me, Jim?
All right, Gary, I can hear you.
All right, did I? Hang on, let me have a look. Did I switch over to a set of course? I thought I did. I did. Except, I don't know. I thought it wasn't coming up on broadcaster for a moment there, but it is. All right.
Pit exit's clear. We've got 8 minutes to set a lap.
Oh, I nearly crossed the line. All right, we'll see if a few more guys join in the next 8 minutes or so. I don't know, it's like, yeah, at the supermarket, like they're setting up a particular scenario. I mean, or initially, you know, they want to get you used to Russian-style socialism, you know, centralisation of supply problems anyway, right, just to let you know what the Soviets went through and how wonderful it is. But, I don't know, I sense there's a blaming session coming up where they try to make out that the reason there isn't stuff on the shelves is because, you know, all these people have had to stay at home and it's because of the unvaccinated. They're to blame. Right, so a bit like with the truckers thing, you know, you got all these people coming on media going, oh, don't you realise that you're only hurting the families and all of that want food and their supplies and all of that. No, the whole reason that they're doing that is because of you and your fucking mandates. The trucks wouldn't be there if it weren't for your mandates. Don't blame them, it's your fault for mandates. You're to blame, not the truckers.
You're locking
the truckers
right front into the chicane.
The truckers aren't the problem, they're trying to fix the problem. And the problem is totalitarian authoritarianism. Mandate is a pretty evil word. And the people that are protesting it, they're not anti-vaxxers, they're anti-authoritarianism, they're anti-bullying, they're anti-control. Oh, fuck. Bit too much accelerator then.
Mind these track limits, please, Gary.
Get the grass off my windscreen. Oh, I'm freaking out. No, it's alright, I can live with it. Alright, so, yeah. Oh, I can already hear you guys nodding in agreement.
Yellow flag, watch out.
You know how I know you guys are agreeing with me? Because if you disagree with me, you're a cross between an idiot and a complete cunt, right? And I know that you guys that watch my racing streams
5 minutes to go.
aren't either of those things. Excuse me, Mr. White Car, can I go quicker than you? Is that all right? And what about Mr. Yellowy Car? Can I go quicker than you as well?
Yellow flag.
Thank you.
Clear left.
Oh, you guys, you're just so chivalrous, so polite. I'm not even a woman, and you're chivalrous to me. Maybe you just thought I was a woman because I'm, you know, talking a lot at the moment. And, you know, that kind of is what women do. Oh, all right. We've got a few minutes left. Let's see if we can actually get pole, Jim. Let's get serious. I'll shut up for a minute and concentrate on the driving, all right, Jim?
P2.
Because I just did a 228 for P2, and I know I can do better than 228.
Yellow flag.
Oh, this guy's going to get in the way now. Oh, I've been pushed back down to P3, Jim.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Oh, a bit of front locking there, Jim.
Seeing right front locking into turn 13. Left side tyres are cold. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Oh, and I've got enough time to get one more lap in, Jim. B22, look at that. I am, Jim, I am. Told you I could do better than 228, Jim. You wouldn't fucking believe me, but, you know, I knew it was true. I have faith in my own abilities, Jim, even if you don't. That's why at the end of some of the races you go, oh shit, you won! Alright? Because it's a shock to you, Jim, that I'm better than what you think I am.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
That's probably not even true either, Jim. You're just saying that to try and shatter my confidence, you know? You know,
you're locking your right front going into Ruxell.
It's you know, if you put in, you want to impress a woman, you know, and you spend all afternoon cooking the most fabulous meal. You've tasted it, you know it's delicious, right? And then at the end, was that all right, babe? She goes, oh yeah, it was okay. A little bit later, when she really wants, she'll go, oh, it could have had a little bit more salt in it, I suppose. But oh, okay, we're done.
That's the end of the session. Pole position. Nice one.
Pole position, Jim.
7 laps. Concentrate. Be ready.
7 laps. Oh, did we have a look at the fuel? What was the fuel? Fuel, I don't need that much fuel. I can do with even this much. That'll do. Yeah, there's only 5 of us, not a full deck, but you know.
Green, let's go, let's go.
Oh!
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Moron. You're a fucking moron. There you go. Fucking moron. Alright, let's have some fun.
Car left, clear left.
See you, moron.
Yellow flag. We're seeing front locking going into Lake Hoop. You're locking your right front into turn 13. Car left, clear left.
He gave it up pretty easily, Jim, I think. Yeah. I think I saw the weed up, just going up around the bend, I did.
Yellow flag, caution,
he's
lead
out.
cars pitting.
Honestly, he's 10 seconds. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
1:20.
No, it's not. You fool. There he is, just around the bend. Is he in a different class to me? Is that why Jim can't? What's the gap ahead, Jim?
1:23.
Yeah, you missed me, fool.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Seeing right front locking into the chicane.
But if you're going to play that game, mate, I'll keep an eye out for you. Right? You know, the reason I gave you a shunt and called you moron is because
P2 has gone off in Blanchimont.
You fucking ran into the back of me, remember? Spun me around, you dickhead. Alright, well, I'm not catching this guy, so at the moment, at least. Well, maybe I am. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
We haven't got that data. Looks like P2's gone off in the chicane.
He's gone. He left.
Cold tyres all round.
Well, it's not over yet, Jim. Whoop.
That lap was a
Where is he? There he is.
222.16.
Oh. No point in asking you what the gap ahead is, Jim. You got no idea. Well, I think he's getting further ahead. What's my position, Jim?
You're leading.
In my class, Jim, in my class. Oh, fuck. He's onto it quickly though. So all we need is just one spin from the guy in front of me. So what do I do? Almost. Very, very almost.
Okay, Gary, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. You're locking your right front into La Source.
Driver kicked from the race. That was quick.
Been warned about track limits.
What's the gap behind Jim?
1:28.
I think that's our leader. I just saw Dot driving by there. He's a fair way ahead. Two more to go, Jim.
Come on, Gary. 2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this.
We're going to win our class, Jim. Don't you worry. We're not going to win overall, but
we think P3's gone off in turn 9.
But he's in a different class car to me. He's probably in a GT3, whereas I'm in a GT2.
We think P2 has gone off in Huon. We've seen a bit of wear all round. P2's binned it in campus.
Jamesy's had it up.
Yellow flag. I think P2's binned it in Stavlo.
What's going on there? Oh, okay, that was the other guy. He's going to quit out as well, I guess. Then it'll just be the two of us in a minute. He's not as far ahead of me now as he was.
One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. The lap time was at 2:22.79. The car behind is pitting.
He was like 30 seconds ahead of me. Now he's like 10 seconds ahead of me. There you go. I can actually see him going up there, Roos there. I don't know, there might be something wrong with his car, Jim. Either that or he's teasing me. He's just trying to give me false hope. He's just that bit too far out.
Your left side tyres are cold.
I'm not going to lose by very much here, Jim. It's only going to be a few metres. He's teasing. There you go,
Gary. Great win. You deserved that today. Clear left.
You're a funny guy, man. I like your sense of humour.
Car right. Clear right.
You probably can't tell a proper joke to save yourself, but never mind. All right. That was pretty cool. They might have only had 5 guys in it, but, I did take a few seconds out of my day to let the idiot that fucking hit me know that he was an idiot. All right, so just having a look at the chat, and now I've only been at it for an hour and a half, but I'm sweating my ass off here, so I'll probably not go for too long this evening, but let's just have one race in ACC, because I've actually done well in the races this evening. None of the races, I haven't not had a podium. Only done 3 races, but I've had podiums in them all. That's my understanding of what I've done. Okay, let's have a look. Let's switch Jim over. All right, so it must be time to
radio check
to not get a podium at all. Okay, ACC, here we go. And if it's going to happen anywhere, it's going to happen in iRacing and ACC. Whoa, okay, I'm up near the ceiling. We can fix that. We have the technology. If we go, there we go. All right, let me check to see that you guys are seeing it. I can see it on broadcaster. Alright, multiplayer. My safety level has dropped 1 more point to 58. Let's have a look on the server list. We've got Suzuka, we've got the Nürburgring, we've got Spa that I've just done. If I've got a hope on any of these, it's Monza. Then it just comes down to, should I drive safe or aggressive? Let's see how much qualifying time we've got. Because we've only got 2 minutes, I'm going to go with safe. If I had a few laps up my sleeve, I would go with aggressive and, say, oh, okay, that's where I spun off there. Now, I don't think I recognise any of these guys at all. And with 1 minute 59 left, I actually don't have time to put in a qualifying lap anyway. So I'm just going to sit here and look at the cartoon sock. Yep, the cartoon sock indeed. I'm not even going to bother going out and do a warm-up or a practice or anything. Oh, let these guys just do their thing. So did I mention that I hope you guys had a really nice weekend? I had a pretty nice weekend. You know, worked the day yesterday and all of that, but you know, apart from last night's VR failure, I had a pretty good evening. I was in two minds. I thought, do I take that stream down or I'll leave it there? And I ended up going, I'll just leave it there. So I'm working on a new musical parody. I won't say anything at the moment, but I know that my lovely Delta Goodstrain is going to find it pretty funny. And it's not the song that she was expecting. And she sent me a message the other day. She said, oh, you're still going to send me that song? And I didn't answer it and all of that because... And I said to her, you know, there's just so many. All right, 5 seconds and then some overtime. Two minutes of overtime. So I'm still down near the back. Race, so it's a 20-minute race. You know, I've been coming into these 10-minute race, that 10-minute race at Bathurst. I, as I've said before, I reckon it's just a bit too short. Under a minute now. Oh, here we go. And not too long waiting grid time, a bit over a minute. So, you know, they've set it at something sensible. All right, get my head on straight. $40 seconds. I got a bad feeling I didn't switch Jim over to ACC. Did I? I can't remember. I don't think I have, actually. We'll find out in a minute. So if I say, can you hear me, Jimmy? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Jim?
I can hear you.
What's my position, Jim?
We haven't got that data.
I reckon he's not set for ACC. That's all right. We can survive without Jim on this one occasion.
"20 minutes. Okay, Gary, get ready."
No, he might be set up for this. He normally wouldn't say, he wouldn't know what was going on there if he wasn't ACC prepared.
Go, nail it. Car right.
Now, I'm not going to push you fuckheads off the track, so don't push me off the track,
Still there.
alright?
Clear right. Right side. He's still there. Right side's clear. Car right.
Okay. Well, that wasn't me. What's my position, Jim?
E12. Sorry, mate, I didn't catch that. On your right. Clear right.
You notice how I overtook the other guy but didn't run up the back of you, mate?
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag.
See you, mate.
Left side.
You shouldn't do it, man.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I shouldn't have done it, mate. What's my position, Jim?
Yellow flag. P9. Muller is now leading.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
Green flag, you're clear of the incident. 25 seconds. E9. Yellow flag.
It's not 25 seconds, Jim, you goose. It's only a few seconds. Plus there's carnage all over the shop here.
Green flag, all clear. Car left. Clear left.
What's my position, Jim?
P6.
Says 7 here, Jim. But I reckon you're right, actually.
Sector 3 is clear.
It is 6. Oh, I was doing a bit of car counting myself, Jim, you know. Oh, here it comes again. You want to overtake me?
On your right. Hold your line. He's still there. Right side's clear. Bad luck, Gary. Come on, don't let him get away.
Don't worry, Jim, all right. It was better to be safer and let him go in that instance. He's pretty much off the track anyway. See you, buddy.
You're locking your right front going into Cover Parabolica. B6.
Right, over 15 minutes to go. It's still early days, Jim. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
2.8. Okay, Gary, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The gap behind is now 1.0.
Yeah, he's catching up again, Jim, but you know.
Fastest lap for Muller, 151.43.
Well, that's a fair bit quicker than me. Right, let's get this right this time. Oh yeah, that's better.
Front is now 3.8 seconds.
Yeah, but the gap behind's a fucking lot, Jim, because that guy's just spun off and completely lost it.
New fastest lap for Muller, 149.36.
Yeah, he's way behind. He hasn't even come up to Parabolica yet. Well, that was pretty smooth, Jim. Yeah, this guy in front of me is doing all right, but I'm not really catching him, so he's doing just as well as me. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
5.9.
Hello, something's going on here. I've got 4 and 5 right in front of me.
Sixth place. Okay, Gary, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel. You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 0.6.
I'm a man without fear, Jim, but you know, it's easy to do when you're only driving VR. You can be a lot more fearless. Don't make me apply the brakes, dude. I don't like that. That's what you did just then. If you had gone a bit wide, I would have taken you.
P6.
Oh, he's going to go long. He's going to fuck it up.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Right side's clear.
That was your own fault, dude. That was not me. Oh, that was me. What's my position, Jim?
P5.
I've made the top 5, Jim, and I've got 7 minutes to go.
Well done, Gary. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P5.
Well, the exit wasn't the best, but the entry was good. So I just need this guy in front of me to make a terrible error now. Take his spot from him.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 6.1 seconds. Okay, Gary, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. P5.
not making any mistakes, this guy. He's 8 seconds plus out from me now, Jim. He's getting further away. I've only got a couple of minutes to go anyway. So he's got 2 minutes 40 left to make a terrible mistake, Jim.
P5. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Now, something's going on in front of me. What is it? It's... Okay. It's not back markers, it's guys that are in it. But still, he's still 10 seconds out, but he's catching up to the guy in front of him, that's what it is. So maybe they'll have a bit of a stoush and something could happen. Leader is on final lap. Was there 11 and 12 seconds ahead of me, so they're only a second apart. You never know. I might get a what was his name? Stephen Bradbury. Might get a Stephen Bradbury moment.
One more lap to go.
It's happened before. Well, I'm pretty happy with 5th anyway. I started down near the back, so it's a pretty good result actually. And I've got through with an undamaged car. Nobody slammed me from behind on that first chicane. Well, virtually undamaged. There was the guy that spun. He got pushed and spun in front of me.
Okay, Gary, the next car is Senec.
So that wasn't his fault or my fault. That's just how it goes sometimes. Alright, well they're 5 seconds apart now, so they're not going to bring each other to grief. So it's going to be 5th for me. Leader just finished. Right.
6th place. That's it. We're done.
What are these guys saying? Tried to set a lap but couldn't make it on time. Great race, Muller. Alrighty. Yeah, great race, Muller. Totally. Congratulations. Bravo. Good man. All of that stuff. Alright, so that was my one race in ACC, and I should be pretty much on my, regular 2-hour mark now, or pretty close to it. Let's have a look. Alrighty, so yep, 9:03, so just over 2 hours. I hope you had a good one as well, Gary. Yep, thank you, Chew. Appreciate that. So that was pretty cool. It wasn't a podium, but I can't remember what I was in. But what was I in? I was down near the back anyway. It was like 15 or 17 or 14 or something, and came home in 5th. So that was a pretty good result. It was a pretty good race, actually. Kratos, I finally figured what was wrong with Need for Speed Heat. Okay. I'm quite happy that I'm playing the game again. Okay, I don't know what was wrong with it, but I'm glad you figured it out, man. It's always pretty rewarding when you when you've been trying to nut out something on a computer or a piece of software or a game, and you learn a bit more, and it's like when I was learning guitar. If anyone's learnt a musical instrument, I'm sure you learnt a little bit, you learnt a little bit, you learnt a little bit. You had some sort of monumental sort of jump thing where all of a sudden you could do some amazing skill that you would just never be able to do before, and it all came to you pretty quickly. And then conversely, of course, there's the plateau periods where you don't feel like you're learning anything new at all, and you're just kind of hanging on the same level there. But again, I found with guitar playing, you got to just keep playing, keep sticking at it, keep practicing, learning songs and learning licks, spending some of your time doing scales and stuff, but then don't just do scales all the time, because then that sort of gets really boring. And you've got to take on a bit of all aspects of something, whether it's a game or whether it's a piece of software or whether it's a musical instrument or whether it's art. If you're into painting, don't paint all the time, draw some of the time, that sort of thing, so that you get, a cross thing of skills. And it's like too, in the early days, I just specialized in guitar, but then after a few years and started playing in bands, I got interested in playing drums and playing bass and playing keyboard and playing mandolin and playing saxophone and other things. And then learn, not just going, no, I play guitar. No, I'll go to a studio if I want to record. No, I started, learning audio engineering and stuff, and being able to look after myself when it came to production. And of course, okay, I paid the money for the equipment, but I never, ever have to fork out, and I would never think of it these days, to fork out hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to go to a recording studio to just record a song or two and all of that. I've got it here. I can make music anytime I want, and I don't need other people to bring in or pay them or get into arguments with them about. I can just do it myself. Gary, my mate, plays guitar very well. Thank you, Chew. Swears to learn music, just learn how to play the songs you like. Yeah, that can be a hard thing, like I was teaching guitar a few years ago, Chew, and this guy, he loved Dice. I can't stand it. I think they're shit, right? Oh, they're not shit, but I'm just not into that sort of music. And he wanted to learn Sultans of Swing, and that was his dream. But there was no way he was ever going to be able to, he just aimed way, way too high for his ability in that. So he couldn't even play the chords for Sultan's Swing, right, let alone Mark Knopfler's guitar solo. But, anyway. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for tuning in yet again. That was, as far as the races go, that was a really successful stream, I thought. The first one, okay, you can say I came last, but I like to think of it that I came third. And the other ones, did really well. And that GT3 race where I was further back down near the back, ended up in second position overall. Pretty cool. Hardly any accidents, hardly any spin-offs. So it was pretty good. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Take care of yourself. Be good. I know that you will.